I think what I'm really saying is, if you don't have a shared common vision of what's going on, you're just destined to fail.
Should I go into business alone, or should I have a partner or multiple partners?
I'm not a big partner fan because I want to be the master of the ship. I want to make the decision, and I can't do that with a partner. I can't do that with anybody that might hinder me in any way. I just can't do that, and I play well with others. I just don't like I don't like people making decisions that's going to affect my ability to pay. Or they have the ability to buy something and then they purchase it with company funds for personal benefit. Well, that's not gonna work. If you got partners, they got access to the bank account, and you're just waiting for them not to steal or embezzle, but to put you in a situation where you're going to pay the bills and, oh yeah, by the way, I did this. Oh yeah, by the way, I did that. Well, hey man, maybe you should have said something. And when they don't, you're like assed out. Now you're scrambling to make the payment and you can't do it. And what do? Now you've got to explain to them why he needed that MacBook Pro rather than pay the utilities and the water. But he needed that MacBook Pro so that he could do the taxes or the bookkeeping, and no, you didn't. You chose to do that. And so the only way to go around that is to never, under any circumstances, have anybody else in control of the business. Now, if you have to do it for funding, I guess you're running the risk. But when it happens, just remember, old Chad told you what's going to happen. I think what I'm really saying is, if you don't have a shared common vision of what's going on, and nobody does, don't let them kid you. Don't let your best friend or your brother or your father or your mother or your Uncle Ted or anybody tell you that's what makes you completely different as human beings, is your vision and how you see the big picture. And if they can't see it, you're just destined to fail. Because the moment that they figure out, well, hey, I don't really have to absolutely consult him or her, then I'm stuck. You're stuck, I promise you. You're gonna lose every single time. And when you do, there's gonna be a lot of crying and sniffling and, oh God, what am I gonna do? And that's exactly what should be going on, because you're goofed up because you took a partner. In my opinion, there's only one captain of the ship, even if he's on the Titanic. When there's multiple captains, are all 4 or 5, 2 or 3 gonna stay on the deck as the ship goes down? Probably not. Then what happens? Somebody's always gonna get left holding a bag. You need to make sure that person holding that bag is not you. And if it is your bag to hold, it's because you were the only captain of the ship.